It's time to meet the starting five for your Cleveland Cavaliers. At the small forward position.
And now, 2K Sports brings you Thursday night in the NBA. And, Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. And it's Porter in at the one.
Boy, perfect execution in the pick and roll. Butler always a guy who's going to draw attention, and he makes the unselfish play.
There's a screen. Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Porter against Mobley. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, this is what happens when you give Jimmy Butler a lane. He's going to make you pay.
First quarter of play, a minute in. The three from Mitchell. The Warriors pull it in. This, their first chance to take a look at Cleveland this season.
And they were able to come away with wins in both games last season. Impressive, to say the least.
These two teams could easily end up meeting to decide the NBA championship. Tonight could be a preview of something with more on the line down the road.
Porter gets the bucket.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Porter against Garland. Pass to Mobley. Allen on the wing. Three-pointer. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Allen.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Now here's Podziemski. Check by Mitchell. Here's Porter. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. From the wing. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside Podziemski. Butler surveying the floor. Pass to Porter. Fires the three. Again, Porter missing. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jarrett Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
B.A., this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in front. He is a special defender.
Outside for Porter. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
Always a tough atmosphere on the road. They were right in it, but just didn't make enough plays.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at Cleveland. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
I think for the Warriors, they're fighting their way up into a higher position, trying to put those early season issues behind them and get where they believe they belong.
Pass to Garland. From 12 feet, and he hits the jumper.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Porter looks it over. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 4. Hunter, the screen. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Golden State. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Porter, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Mobley outside. Outside Hunter. Back to Mobley. To the paint. Here's Garland. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Jackson Davis, a screen. Here's Porter. 4-3. Tries yet again. Jackson Davis down low. Mobley's on him. Outside Porter. Back to Porter. They shoot again. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Porter's got 5 now.
Catch and release. Porter Jr. is so quick. Tough to close out on.
Here's Mitchell. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Porter. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Porter. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Porter, the pass to Porter. His 6th miss of the game. Just 2 for 8 now. Cavaliers trail by 7. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Pajemski. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Pass to Pajemski. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. Hendricks is checked in for the Cavaliers. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Cavaliers on D. It's a 5-point game. Jackson Davis, a screen. Porter with it. Picked up by Allen. Jackson Davis. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Mitchell. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title.
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Allen, pass to Mobley. The 3 from Mitchell. Buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 5 now.
But Mitchell is lethal, and if you allow him a corner 3 opportunity, there's going to be no hesitation.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And here's Curry. Over Garland. Outside for Porter. The 3. The rebound by Allen.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Mitchell misses.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Porter against Mitchell. Looking to get it going. Porter's shot is off.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Mobley deciding where to go with it. Clock at 6. Back to Garland. The 3 from Mitchell. Here's Allen. And he banks in the layup.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Mitchell against Porter. Outside Curry. Jacks up a 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 4th assist in this one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Fires from deep. And it's Donovan Mitchell with the 3. Give him 8.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Moody's checked in. Curry passes to Moody. Outside Porter. Curry finds Porter. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Hendricks. Mitchell with the ball. And Mitchell with the slam.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Now here's Jackson Davis. Allen defending. Here's Moody. Outside Porter. 3-pointer. Cavaliers with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021. And his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
Now here's Dunn. He's covered by Curry. Mobley, a screen on Curry. Here's Dunn. Pass to Mitchell, and that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Hauser, he's checked in for the Cavs. Garland comes in for Donovan Mitchell.
And Porter Jr.'s teammates and coaches love when he hustles. When he does, he makes an impact on D. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Back to Curry. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Curry's got 8.
And how many times have we seen this? Curry always has an answer from 3.
Cleveland has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Pass to Hendricks. Let's go with a 3. The Warriors pull it in.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Mobley with the block.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
And that one good. Garland's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Outside Porter. Pass to Moody. 35 seconds left to play in the first. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Here's Dunn. And the layup falls.
Well, you love to watch Chris Dunn because that handle is especially tight. Masterful control with the ball in his hands.
Now here's Porter, defended by Dunn. Curry, no good. Pass to Hendricks. Mobley outside. Here's Hauser. Takes a 3. Drops in the 3. And now it's a 4-point Cavalier lead. Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for Cleveland. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We'll be right back. for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
For the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Thompson. Hunter comes in for Hauser. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Dunn. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Then it's Evan Mobley, then it's DeAndre Hunter, and it's Hendricks in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Oh, you look at Evan Mobley, Doris, so agile for his size.
This is a young man, Brian, with so much upside. Defensively, he can guard on the perimeter, slides his feet, keeps his balance, contests without fouling, and he's growing every repetition of the offensive end. I can't wait to see his future.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Darius Garland. And Golden State also making a switch. Moody's checked in for Pajemski. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
To the middle. Here's Butler. Oh, Butler, what a dunk!
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Back to Porter. Donovan Mitchell with a board.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Hendricks. On the wing, Mitchell. Butler covering. Cleveland again missing.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Now here's Moody. Over Hunter. No good off the glass.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Grown man point from Donovan Mitchell.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys. Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Porter with a screen on Mitchell. Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 6 assists now in the game. Mitchell against Porter. Out to Mobley. Pass to Hendricks. Hunter, a screen on Porter. Here's Hendricks. Hunter passes to Mitchell. Back to Hunter. From deep three-point land. Porter pulls it in.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Curry. He had 34 points in the win against the Lakers. Back to Porter. Pass to Porter. And stolen by Mobley. Hunter against Porter. Here's Hendricks. Left side Porter. Outside Mitchell. Porter, the pass to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Outside Curry for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Hendricks. And Garland is subbed in for Porter Jr. Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Pajemski comes in for Stephen Curry. Pass to Mobley. Outside Hunter. Garland with the ball. He's guarded by Porter. Garland scanning the floor. Launches a three. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Jackson Davis' screen. Butler up top, covered by Mobley. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, V.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Good on both. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Tries the spin move. Here's Garland. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Garland's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Pass to Pajemski. Down low. Here's Porter. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Porter's got 10 points in the game. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Now Garland. He's guarded by Porter. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Garland against Porter. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Porter from outside the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hunter passes to Mitchell. Outside Pajemski. Porter with it. Back to Pajemski. Lets a 3 fly. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Cavaliers ahead. Up 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they should win this one. But we always talk about these trap games where a team comes in thinking that they could just walk away with it.
Especially when the opponent is thirsty, as is the case here. Moving on now to the game we've been watching. Evan Mobley has been fantastic.
He's lighting this arena up. I mean, the numbers don't lie. Defense out there searching for ways to stop him, and they can't find no answers.
Nope. Yep. They keep looking for those answers, Shaq, and I'm not sure they'll find them, though. Even when you bring 2 guys to him, he usually has an answer of his own.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So on the floor for Golden State, Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Porter in at the point guard position. And here's Hunter for three. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jackson-Davis a screen. Inside. Stolen by Mobley. And he's going for the lob. It's stolen. Now here's Pajemski. Checked by Mitchell. Porter against Allen. Right side Porter, out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Back to Jackson-Davis.
Well, just terrific unselfishness from the veteran forward. Jimmy Butler more than willing to pass if he finds a teammate open.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Hunter. From deep three-point land. The Warriors pull it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Butler. Back to Porter. Outside Porter. There's the 3. That shot off the mark. The Cavs trailing. Here's Hunter, and the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porter's got 4 rebounds now.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're scoreless since the first half. A strong move by Mitchell inside.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Pass to Pajemski. They set a pick. And here's Porter. Outside Butler. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Jackson-Davis. Allen defending. Great D that time from Allen. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Mitchell finds Garland. Misses the 3.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Back to Pajemski. Pass to Porter from deep. Mobley grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Allen with a screen on Porter. Here's Garland. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Mobley against Butler. Jackson-Davis a screen. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Mobley. Butler against Allen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second one.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
The Cavs have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's his first trip to the line. He misses the free throw.
At the line for your Cavaliers, DeAndre
And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, he gets them to lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
The Warriors trailing. Now here's Porter. He's got 12. Pass to Pajimski. Now here's Jackson Davis. Here's Porter. Clock at 4. Right side Porter. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. That's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen. Nice and easy.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made one and missed one. So he gets them both. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Guys, you have got to find a way to slow this man down. This is a great timeout.
And checking the 2K leaderboard. These teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. In third, the Warriors.
Their three-point accuracy last year was exceptional, largely because of their patience. They would wait for the best look before pulling the trigger.
Butler against Mobley. Now here's Porter. The D's right on him. Pass to Jackson Davis. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Garland with the ball. Jackson Davis picks him up. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, stop showing off, Evan. Mobley, go get it.
Now Porter. He's got 12. To end the run. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
Jackson Davis with a bucket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Mobley, a screen on Porter. Mobley, left side. Pass to Mitchell. Garland for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Garland's got 18.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Mobley against Butler. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Boy, with his power and explosiveness, when Butler gets inside, it's typically a bucket, a trip to the line, or sometimes worse, both.
Hendricks is checked in for Cleveland. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. And here are the Cavaliers now. They're on a 14-5 run. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Hendricks. Now here's Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Garland. Lets it go from deep. Another miss by Garland.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Butler, a screen on Garland. Up top, Pajimski. Porter against Mitchell. Now here's Porter, guarded closely. Curry, he's open. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, you can see that Steph Curry has got great court awareness. Doesn't matter that the shot clock is coming down. He gets to his spots.
Allen with a screen on Butler. To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Outside Porter. Inside, Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Garland, the pass to Allen. Allen on the wing. Outside Garland. Allen with a screen on Curry. Wing shot on the way. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Porter, the pass to Curry. Porter against Mitchell. Back to Curry from the arc. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Garland against Curry. Puts up a three. Garland, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Poke loose. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Hauser, he's checked in for Cleveland. Dunn comes in for Jared Allen. Gay's checked in for the Warriors. Watson comes in for Jimmy Butler. Here's Curry. He's got 19. Outside Porter. 5 to shoot. Here's Watson. Outside Pajemski. And there's the screen. And a deep three from Curry. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Mitchell. No problem on the jumper in close. Mitchell's got 18 points in the game.
One of the real streak scorers in the game. Donovan Mitchell is heated up and percolated.
Outside Watson. Pass to Porter. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
And here's Mitchell. Uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Cavalier lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Pajemski. Outside for Porter. Outside Curry. The three ball. Curry rises up and hits the three.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Garland. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Dunn. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Dunn's got his second basket on the night.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Porter. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. From downtown, he drops it from range. 15 points in the game.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
And there's a pick, and that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
Darius Garland cooking right now. Boy, when he gets going, he is a problem.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Warriors trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Watson. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Butler's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors lead by 5. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Jared Allen. And it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. On the wing, Curry. Back to Porter. On the wing, Curry. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Curry's got 24.
Curry knows what his team is doing to set him up. In that instance, just get him the ball in the catch-and-shoot game.
The 3 from Mitchell. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by 4. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Fires for 3. Unanswered. Three from Curry.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Pass to Hendricks. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Oh, my goodness. A little force from Donovan Mitchell off his feet in a hurry.
Curry looking it over. Now here's Porter. Back to Curry. Can he keep it going? Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Hunter. Pass to Hendricks. Garland with the ball. The 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
The drive by Porter. Outside Pajemski. And here's Porter. Pass to Curry. Over Garland. Curry, no good. Cavaliers trail by 7. The floater. Ooh, Mitchell. He's a bully on the drive.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Curry with it. Here's Jackson Davis. Allen defending. Curry passes to Porter. Back to Curry. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Down low. They get it back. And it's Allen who slams it home. That gives him a double-double.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
Releases. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside from Porter. On the wing, Curry. There's the triple. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Curry's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
Let's get hyped, everyone. Here comes your pass-through Hunt squad. Let me hear you make some noise. On the court now, it's your Hunt squad. Get loud and let them hear it. And the loudest time you get T-shirts. Let me hear you make some noise.
Golden State also making a switch. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Allie, thank you.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Outside Porter. To the paint. Here's Jackson Davis. And that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 6.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Garland finds Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. To the middle. Here's Hunter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hunter's got 13 in the second half.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now Jackson Davis. Outside Butler. Up top Porter. Pass to Jackson Davis. Over Garland. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And it's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. Pass to Mobley.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Third team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots, Evan Mobley.
They throw good. Mobley.
Guys, what you love about Evan Mobley is his ability to impact the game at both ends. Obviously, defense is ahead of the offense right now, but that offense is really growing. This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Porter. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Allen. Hunter with the ball. Now Porter defending. Here's Garland. And here's Mobley from behind the arc. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 7 tonight. 1:51 left in the fourth. This one for 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got 6 here in the quarter.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection. Swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Outside Porter. Outside Pajemski. Back to Porter. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now here's Porter. Hunter covering. 3 on the clock. Outside for Porter. The 3 is up. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
The jump hook. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
The drive by Porter. And here's Butler outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Hunter. Pass to Mobley. There's 39 seconds left in the final quarter. Garland for 3. Oh, he nails it! Oh, and that cuts cuts the lead to just 5.
Absolutely fearless is Darius Garland. Clutch shot, no problem.
And so they foul intentionally. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
Great energy and activity on defense.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Garland, a quick shot there. It's off target. And they go to the intentional foul.
Mitchell, his third, 14 foul. Shooting for Golden State.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
Show some love to your powerhouse dance team. Let them hear it.
Here's Mobley. And it's in. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he ends up making the second. And that increases the lead to 6. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Mobley against Butler. Mobley, no good. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Darius Garland, his third. Teams in the penalty. At the line for the Warriors.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. So it's Golden State winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Stephen, a slow start. Did something feel different for you in the second half?
No, just made some shots. That's really the best explanation I got for you. We got challenged at halftime in terms of get a little edge around what we were trying to accomplish tonight. It took us a while to really gain momentum in this game.
Well, the adjustments paid off. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And now, our player of the game.